Good evening. Welcome to day 8 of the 77-day video challenge. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about shoes and socks. Lately, I've given a lot of thought to people who put on their shoes and socks to go to work. For the last 2 years, I've put on my shoes and socks every day to drive to the office and execute my duties as a courier at work. There's no part of my job that can be done remotely. So I've had to put on my shoes and socks, and iron a shirt, and put on big boy long pants for 2 years when a lot of people have been able to make a commute of fewer than 100 feet. I carried a lot of resentment for a while about that, but then I learned that a lot of people have been able to retrain themselves to channel the energy that it would take to iron their clothes, to put on their shoes and socks, and to drive to work, invest that mind space in making the trek to work. And at the same time, I also recognize that I don't think I've got the self-discipline to work from home. I would have way too much fun petting my dog, and I'd be distracted. I'd see the mailman walk by. I don't know. Any number of things would distract me, and I just wouldn't have the focus for that. But another thought about shoes and socks that has bounced around in my head for several years is my frustration with people who just don't put on their shoes and socks and show up. For many years, I would invite people to visit the Toastmasters clubs, of which I've been a member. And the response I got a lot of the time was, "That's awesome. We need that. I am so there." Or, "That's a great idea." And it gave me a lot of encouragement. "Oh, fantastic. Somebody gets it. They're going to show up." But they didn't. And I resented that because it meant that these people could not put on their shoes and socks and show up. And there are a lot of people I could name specifically that I've really held a grudge against because they didn't put on their shoes and socks to show up for something that meant so much to me. But I recognize also that maybe there are a lot of times I've not put on my shoes and socks to show up for other people. And that's a discipline that I need to refine. So let me know when I can show up for you, and remind me to put on my shoes and socks and commit. So thank you again for tuning in for day 8, and I will see you on day 9 of the 77-day video challenge. Thanks.